What's going on, guys? Adam Snyder here, back with another video. This one, I want to talk about, can you make money blogging? Blogging. You sit there typing on the computer, and can you make money doing that? I want to show you that yes, you can. There's a lot of people doing it, okay, and they're making a lot of money. Okay, I'm just want to show you what you can do to go from $0 to $1,000 per month from a blog. Okay. So stick around. I'm going to give you my exact business strategy, how I take any blog from $0 to $1,000. Okay, granted, not every single one is making $1,000. Some are making a lot more, some are making a lot less, but they average out making more than $1,000 a month. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it too. So before I get into it, I am going to show you a couple examples, 3 to be exact, of different people coming from different walks of life, talking about different things, all making great incomes from their blog. So can you really make money from your blog? Yes, you can. There's a lot of people doing it, and they talk about so many different things. Some people are talking about business and marketing and finances. Other people are talking about dogs and cats and pets. Some people are talking about marriage and relationships and kids and sex and all this stuff, okay? So it doesn't matter what you're talking about, you can make money as a blogger. And one of the things I know a lot of people struggle with is, well, how do I do that? What can I do to make money as a blogger? There are so many options. My number one recommendation, the one that I always use, is affiliate marketing. That's number one. Years ago when I very first started, I was using Google AdSense, and it's a great, easy way to monetize your website, but is it the most effective? No, it's not. Affiliate marketing is number one, the most effective. Number two, if you have the time, if you have the ability to create a course of some kind, I'd recommend doing that, and I charge anywhere between $47 and $199 because all it takes is a couple people buying your course and it skyrockets your income. Okay, so those are 2 great options that I highly recommend, and those are 2 that I use myself. And you're probably wondering, well, okay, if I'm selling a course at $199, how long would it take me to make $1,000 a month? Well, that would be about 5 sales. Okay, 5 sales in a month would get you to $1,000. How easy is it to get 5 sales of a course, especially if you are specifically targeting certain people, like dog owners, and you're going to teach them, I don't think a dog owner is going to pay $200 for an online course on how to train their dog, but you get the idea. For somebody to learn, let's say, how to invest in the stock market, would they pay $200 to learn that? Yeah, because it's going to help them make more money. Would a dog owner pay $50 to learn how to train their dog in 7 days? Yeah, they do that because that's more in line with what they're learning. Okay, you're going to train your dog. Is it going to be a $1,000 course? No, probably not. Is it going to be more like a $50 to $25, $30 course? Yeah, that's about what you should be asking for that course. So how long does it take? Well, it really depends on what you're talking about. To be honest, I have some websites, some blogs that make $1,000 in the first couple weeks. I have others that take a month or 2. I've had a few that I've made $1,000, probably a lot more than $1,000 in just the first couple days. And it really depends on how you monetize the site. And so the ones I made a lot of money very quickly, I was selling courses and doing affiliate marketing. Okay, the ones that I do more with AdSense and doing like promoting Amazon products, it takes me a little bit longer because I'm not making as much, but also it depends on how you are getting traffic. What I recommend is you get traffic through free methods such as organically through Google and Yahoo and Bing. Now that's what I like to do because not only is it going to be extremely easy to get into and it's cheap, it doesn't cost you anything, but it's going to be organic, which means it's going to be a long-term deal where you can make money passively for months or even years on end. Okay, so that's what I like to do. So how long did it take? Well, if you stick to writing 1 article a day, publishing on your website, I believe every site should be at $1,000 within 2 months. Okay, no matter how you monetize it. If you're using Google AdSense and you can't reach that $1,000 within 2 months, then you need to change up the way you monetize your site. So what's the trick? Okay, because obviously there's a trick, there's a hack, there's something everyone's doing to make that $1,000 because it can't be that easy. Because if it was that easy, everybody would do it, right? Wrong. There are so many ways to make money online, and blogging is just one of those. And yes, it's extremely easy, but the trick is you have to put in the work. And when I say put in the work, I am talking about, okay, so you bought the domain name, you have hosting, you have all stuff, it's all ready to go. You have to put in the work. You have to write the articles. You have to build backlinks to that article, to your website, to those pages. You have to figure out a way to interlink everything together so that you're having it's not just one page on your site's getting all the traffic and everything else isn't being seen. Okay, so the bigger you want your site to be, the more money you want to make, you need more backlinks. Okay, those always help, but you also need more content. Content is honestly king. Backlinks help, but they're not the thing that is going to make or break your site. It's all going to be content. How long people are on your site. If they see more than one article. If they immediately click off. If the page is just so slow it never loads. All this stuff is very important. So the trick is you have to put the time and effort into your site and make it as unique, but make it as a quality site. Okay. The better site you have, the more content you have, the more answers you can give somebody, the better off they're going to be and the better off you're going to be. You'll be able to make more money. So let me give you 3 examples. Okay. These are going to be 3 examples of people that are making very good money from their websites. Okay. So let's jump over. Here we go. So one right here, I've talked about this guy before and I've learned a lot from him over the years. I've learned from him. I started following him in like 2005, 2006. So yeah, I've been around his content for a while. This is John Chow. Okay. Let's see, there he is right there. He has a vlog here on YouTube as well. All 3 of these examples, they all have channels here on YouTube. So I'm going to link to their channels down in the description box below. So you can go check them out if you want to. But this is John Chow. He ends up making, I think last month he ended up making $180,000 or something in the month. So he did very well. And that's not all from his blog. That is a mix of his blog. That is a mix of his email list. That's a mix of everything. Okay. He does network marketing and stuff like that. So that was how he ended up making money. So you can see right here, $7 plus 21 steps equals 24/7 income, free video explains. And so you pay $7 and get your 21-step program. Okay, pretty cool, right? So he's monetizing his site in different ways. One of the things, let's see if it's over here on his blog. So one of the things, where is it at? Right, let me click out of that. So right here, he has all these. These come from people can pay to have these stuck on his site. Okay, so you can see your ad here. You can pay, I think this one is $250 to have your ad be placed right here. Okay, not bad. The next one, Pat Flynn from the smartpassiveincome.com. You can see up here, last month he made $167,000. You can even click over here and he tells you where he makes his money. Let's go back. Let's go back to, let's do this one. Let's do December 2017. So we're going to come here. We're going to scroll down and he tells you where he makes his money and how much of that money is coming from those things. You can see right here, he's talking about YouTube. Keep scrolling down and let's get into the actual income breakdown. There we go. So his affiliate earnings from Aweber, he made $1,300. From Best Year Ever by Michael Hyatt, $22,000. Bluehost, $27,000. Bonjoro, $24. ConvertKit, $36,000. Create Awesome Online Courses, $3,800. Lead Pages, so on and so forth. Keeps on going. Talks about book sales, talks about course sales, talks about niche sites. Okay, Green Exam Academy. This is one of his very first sites. Still made him $1,300. Security Guard HQ. This is one that he did a whole course or case study on. Still making $680. And then you got foodtrucker.com. It made $1,600. So these are just different sites. And this one's the only one under $1,000, but these two right here over $1,000. Okay, and then you see this one, smartpassiveincome.com, just made $167,000. Okay, the next one, Jeff Rose from Good Financial Sense. He talks a lot about finances, talks about investments, talks about all that stuff. Obviously, Good Financial Sense. It makes sense. He's talking about finances. So you can see here he has a bunch of different posts. Okay. His podcast, Good Financial Sense TV, and then you got the blog, popular articles, so on and so forth. And again, I'm gonna link to all 3 of these guys down in the description box below, so go check them out. But they all have quality content, and their blogs are making them a decent income, far more than $1,000 a month. But what I want you to understand is $1,000 a month is not a big number. People hit that all the time. I have a lot of students that I've personally coached that have made $1,000 within the first 2, 3, 4 weeks. And it's simply all it takes is you have to dedicate the time and effort into that exact business, that one site. So let's talk about my personal business model. And this is exactly what I teach other people as well. So you kind of get it for free right here, but it's not the point. The point is I'm going to show you what works, okay? And I'm going to explain to you why this works. First thing I do is I create a website that has 20 pages on it. Okay, these can be pages, it can be a mix of 10 pages, 10 blog posts, and no, this does not include the home page, this does not include a privacy policy or anything like that. This is 20 pages of pure content. For all the pages, what I normally do is I want between 800 and 2,000 words per page. On the majority of my pages, they're anywhere between 1,200 and 2,000. The reason why is the more content you have, usually the better quality it will be. As long as you're not just stuffing it full of crap and just kind of filler. But if you actually know what you're talking about, you can do 12 or 20 quality pages of a bunch of just facts and information, and that's going to help you rank, because when you have 20 pages of 2,000 words a piece, what happens is you have 40,000 total words on your site that all are kind of attributing to more people searching for those specific keywords, those specific terms, and they'll find your site eventually. Okay, so start with a 20-page website. I highly recommend create a 20-page website and then move on from there. Go to a different site. Okay, I'm gonna explain why in a second. Next thing I do is I like to target the keywords that I'm going after is going to be in the title. So let's say I'm going after how to make money blogging. I would put that in the title. Let's say I want to go after how to lose weight in 7 days. That's going to be the title. That's the exact keyword. Okay, so I target long tail keywords, but with low competition. That's the difference. Okay, so long tail keywords with low competition that all have anywhere between 500 and 2,500 local searches per month. When I say local, I'm talking about Google, US traffic only. Okay, so the reason I do that is because that's who my target market is normally, that's who they normally are, is people from the United States or Canada. And the 500 between 2,500, the 500 and 2,500 searches, the reason I go for that is because I don't want to spend money to have somebody else write the article, or I don't want to spend the time myself writing the article if it's only going to get 100 people to search for it in a month. Now, if I go after, let's say every single page that I do has, and so normally I do between 10 and 15 different keywords I'm going after. So I'll put those in as secondary keywords, but also they're related to this main keyword right here, my title keyword. Okay, so if my title keyword is how to lose weight, how to lose 10 pounds in 7 days, my secondary keyword could be how to lose weight fast, how to lose weight in 1 week. Okay, they all are related to the actual title keyword, which helps with the ranking. Okay, hopefully if you have questions along the way, put your questions down in the comment section below and I'll help you out there. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, have a bunch of videos coming out, so you don't want to miss those. Okay, subscribe. Also click that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Now, the next thing I do, which a lot of people don't do, is I like to outsource link building. The reason why is because it's a very, sometimes it's a tedious task, and it's something I don't like to do. So I outsource the link building, in addition to a lot of times I'll outsource the majority of my content creation. So I'll outsource link building, and I like to get, there's usually packages over on Fiverr. You can go to fiverr.com, and there's usually packages of 100 like social media links. You got stuff on Pinterest and Google and Facebook and all these other sites. Okay, and so I like to get a package of like 100 links, and I will link back to, okay, here's the key, I will link to another site, not to the site I just created, because what happens when you do this is it's like, okay, Google sees, okay, there's a new site, just came online yesterday, now there's 100 links pointing to it. What happens is it's so quick, it's like these can't be real links. So what I do is I take these links and I point them to it's kind of like a bumper site or a buffer site. So it's, let me draw you a little picture. All right, so here's my little picture. So here are the links. Here's a buffer site, and here is my main site. Okay, so what I do is I will send links to this buffer site. Okay, send it to the buffer site. Then this one buffer site right here is going to send a link or a couple links to my main website. Okay, let me write in here for you. Main site. Okay, this is my buffer site, and these are social links. Okay, and the other thing that I do is every once in a while I will take 100 links, and I'll split it up and maybe do let's say I do and this isn't like a set thing, but maybe I'll do 15 links pointing directly from the social links down to my main site, or to different articles inside the site, different blog posts. Okay, so you get the idea. That's the whole point of that. Okay, so that's what I do, and that just makes sure my site's not getting flagged or banned or anything like that. Okay, so here's what I do is I will create I'll create 5 to 10 websites related on that specific topic, and then I'll interlink, or a PBN is a private blog network, and I'll interlink them together. So what this means, okay, let me pull up my thing. So I'll have another site here, another site here. Okay, all doing the exact same thing, but the difference is I will link to this site. This site will link to this site. Okay, this site right here will link back to this one, or to another one, and it just keeps going. Okay, so you have this private blog network that everyone will link to like a different site. Okay, it's kind of like a wheel or a cycle, and when you do that, every site is kind of growing together. And the beautiful thing about that is when all your sites are getting more traffic, what's going to happen is, let's say I write an article on how to lose weight for men. That's my specific target audience. What I could do is do another article, another website on how to lose weight for women, or how to stop child obesity. That would be another site. It was all similar in the topic, but they're all very different, that they do need a different site. Okay, so that's one of the other things I do, and it works really well. So let's say I'm selling a product on Amazon. Okay, one thing you need to understand is when you're selling a product on Amazon, let's say you get 5%. If you want to make $5, that means you have to sell something that is $100. Their total cart value has to be $100 in products on Amazon to get your $5. Okay, now the reason why I go anything over $40 is because if you stick to something $9.99, you're going to make very little. It takes a lot of sales to build up over the course of a month to get to $1,000. Now, $40 is not a $100 sale. It's not a $10 sale, but it is kind of right in the middle, right? But this is not my main source of income. Okay, my main source, like I said, it's going to be affiliate marketing, yeah, but it's not Amazon. I love Amazon. I promote them all the time, because when people see Amazon, they know, okay, that's Amazon. I know if I buy from them and I don't like the product, I can send them. So you need to be aware of that you don't want to go and promote something on a site like, let's say it's amazonsbestfriend.com, and it looks like it's just like Amazon, but it's called amazonsbestfriend.com. Who's going to buy on that? Probably nobody, because they've never really heard of it. But when you promote something on amazon.com or walmart.com, people are going to be like, oh, I shop there. I know about them. It's no big deal. I'm going to buy. My credit card's safe. Okay? But when you buy from amazonsbestfriend.org or amazonsbestfriend.ho or whatever, the problem is people aren't going to be like, oh yeah, I know what that is. And they're like, I'm going to buy from them. No. They're going to look at this, oh, this person probably just trying to scam me out of my credit card information. I'm not going to fall for it. Click, you're done. So that's why I love to promote Amazon products. And again, anything over $40. The next thing I do is I will sell online courses that will make online courses, services, products, stuff like that. That will make me $15 plus per sale. And the majority of places that I'm finding these is, one is going to be clickbank.com. Number 2 is JVZoo. Number 3 is going to be like Warrior Forum. And number 4 is going to be Commission Junction or Max Bounty. Those are usually the main ones I'm promoting. And the reason why is because they have a bunch of different things you can choose and promote. Okay, if you have questions on, like affiliate marketing, stuff like that, there's going to be a link down. It's going to be probably the 4th, 5th link down in the description box below. It's a free guide. Okay, it's a free affiliate marketing mini course. Help you kind of walk you through this process of creating a site. And I actually give you 3 different sites that you can actually take. You can pull them from me. Okay, you take the exact same site and you can change your links, you can change the products, you can change all this stuff, and it's your own site. Okay, and the last thing I do to really build and make that $1,000 a month is I build an email list, and the two places I put my email list is going to be up in the top header and then on the right side. Let me show you an example. So here's a great example, and I think Pat Flynn does as well on his blog, and John Chow does as well. You can see right here, send me the free ebook. Got it right here. Pat Flynn, he actually does it a few times, so I'm going to click on one. So you see it. So here we go. So he had it on the main page. Get the guide right here. He has one, I think, on the very bottom as well, which is smart. Maybe he doesn't have it on this one. Oh, this is a podcast, I think. So maybe that's the reason why he doesn't have it here. But normally he does. He'll have one there, and then subscribe now. But Jeff Rose has one right here, but also on his blog over on the right side. You can see right here, okay? Make sense of your financial future. Get exclusive tips and practical tools. Okay, yeah. And you put your email address, you sign up, you're good to go. So those are people that do it as well. So building an email list, I do the opt-in at the header and also do on the sidebar. And if you can do one down in the footer as well, that will be even better, because there's more chances people will see it. They'll opt in, and then as soon as they opt in, now you have an email list. You can retarget every single article, every single post. Maybe once a week, you publish something on YouTube. You do whatever it takes. You go and send out an article about, hey, I just reviewed this new IKEA tabletop. Go check it out. That's if you're selling IKEA tabletops. Or I just reviewed this automatic dog feeder or bird feeder. Go check it out, and you put a link back to your site. And so that's a great way to get the traffic coming back. Okay. Let's see, the last one. After I create the pages, after I set it all up, okay, whether it's myself or somebody else, what we do is we kind of just wait and see what ranks. And when I say wait and see what will rank, I'm talking about what's going to rank over on Google. If my keyword is how to lose weight, how to lose 10 pounds in 7 days, I want to be able to go to Google and see my site is within the first page. Okay, the very first page. Hopefully number 1, number 2, or number 3, but if not, I'm at least on page 1. The reason why I recommend this is because I don't want to keep creating sites or building out sites that are hundreds and hundreds of pages wide and deep if there's no articles ranking. The category, the topic, the market is just too saturated. There's too much competition, all that stuff. I don't want to spend my time. I would rather look for stuff, like I said, low competition, that I don't have to really work that hard. Because not that I'm afraid of the work and I don't want to do the work, but why work harder when you can work smart? Which ties in right here, okay? To where I'm targeting long tail, low competition keywords. There's a reason why I'm not going for things that are making or getting searched between 50 to 100,000 times per month. It's because there's going to be a lot more work to get ranked in the top page and even hit the number 1 spot. I've done it before, and it does take a lot of work, but also it does take private blog networks. It does take a lot of link juice coming from other sites, other very popular, other reputable, authority sites, not just little 20-page websites out there. Okay, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. But yes, you can make money blogging. You can go from $0 to $1,000 a month very quickly, but you have to be efficient with what you do. You have to be active. You need to at least start. Most people think, oh, I'm gonna put up 5 articles on my site and I'm gonna let it sit and I'm making $20,000 this month. No, that's not the case. So I just want to just say that. Now, here's one thing I ask. Okay, normally I don't let people post links here on my site. Okay, I just don't, or here on YouTube, and I don't do that because most people they're promoting websites and stuff for really no reason. Now here is your chance. Okay, so if you've been watching this far along in the video, what, 24 25 minutes? Yeah. So down in the comment section below, all I want you to do is put a link to your website, to the homepage of your website, so other people can see what other people are doing. Now, I don't care if you're making $1,000. I don't care if you're making $10. I don't care if you're making $100,000. Put a link to your website down below. Okay, this is your chance. Okay, so again, hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully it helped you out. Hopefully kind of opened up your eyes to what it is other people do as well. If it did, you learned something, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.